So in the University of Manchester, we're known as the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Social Work because we actually, in Manchester, offer degree programmes and master's programmes in all three subjects. In Singapore, we're offering nursing. Just to give a bit of background though, and again to kind of look at how we compare nationally and internationally in terms of nursing and academia, we're a very well-established university, been established since around 1824. In terms of the School of Nursing, that's been around, well, since about the 1960s. And we were the first School of Nursing to actually establish a degree in nursing back in 1969. And what that means for students who want to do a degree with us, it means that they're actually doing a degree with a very well-respected, internationally respected institution. In terms of our campus in the UK, we're very large. We've got about 1,800 pre-qualifying students who are undergoing both a diploma and a degree programme for their registration. We're just about to phase out the diploma programme completely in the UK and go for degree-only status. So the programme that we're offering in Singapore is the BSc Honours in Nursing Practice. This is the same programme, or more or less the same programme that we run in the UK, but instead of it being part-time, we're running it full-time here. So it's a 2-year programme. The important thing is it's based at Singapore. We're actually based at Nanyang Polytechnic. We have offices there and classroom facilities, but our collaboration is very much with SIT, so we're partners with SIT. But the important thing for potential students to know is that although you're doing the degree in Singapore and in collaboration with SIT, you're actually registered with the University of Manchester. So you come away with a University of Manchester degree. And the programme is approved by the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, and importantly the Singapore Nursing Board. And students who attain their degree with us will actually go on the degree track in terms of career progression and importantly pay in Singapore. So how do you get this BSc Honours in Nursing Practice? Well, in our academic terms, you need a total of 360 credit points in order to attain an honours degree. And this is an honours programme. You register for an honours programme. We don't do ordinary degrees. You register for an honours programme, whereas I believe at NUS you register for a degree. If your scores are good enough, you get then to go on to a year to attain the honours. This is honours all the way through. Because we recognise that students coming onto this programme already have their diploma and they're already registered with the Singapore Nursing Board, we actually give them year 1. Normally, the 360 credits that you need are divided up into years 1, 2 and 3 with 120 credits each year. So you ostensibly start at year 2. So you've got a total of 240 credits to gain as part of the programme. But in terms of the actual delivery of the modules, of which there are 13 in total, what we do is between 7 and 8 weeks, we have 2 lecturers flying in from Manchester. So these are senior and experienced academic nursing lecturers flying in from Manchester to deliver 2 weeks of very intensive theory. And we run 2 modules at a time, both going at the same time. So the 2 weeks are very intense. So a lot of the theory is actually taught in that time. And then following that, we have what we call supported teaching weeks. And they're supported by myself, Thomas, who's the programme director from SIT, and local lecturers from NYP, from NIAN, and from industry as well. What we're doing this year is starting off mid-September with a 2-week programme, which we're calling a bridging programme or preparation for degree studies programme, where we'll be going through some of the key skills that you need. Then we have what we call Welcome Week, and that occurs at exactly the same time as it would in the UK. So all our programme is run not on the academic calendar for Singapore, but on a UK academic calendar. So you'll be following all the same semester start dates, vacation dates, exactly as we do in the UK. The exceptions being that your public holidays are quite different, but we've built those into the programme. A lot of the modules are very similar to the subjects that people have studied in their diploma programme, perhaps with the exception of about 3. And at first, the students were saying, well, we've done this before, but actually, when they go through the modules, they realise that what they've done before is just skimmed the surface. It's been quite superficial because it's been a diploma programme. We tend to go through things in much more depth, in much more detail, and the requirements of people are much greater. So although there are similarities in titles of the modules, what's expected in them is very different. And that's really how the programme progresses. So 2 weeks intensive theory, then the directed and supported learning week, submission of assignment, and then the cycle starts again with another set of modules. Because you're already registered nurses by the time you come on this programme, so you've got all the clinical skills that the Singapore Nursing Board require you to have. We have very few clinical attachments, but we do have 3 modules where some clinical attachment is required. Another part of the programme which is unique, I think, is that all students on the programme engage in an online module. So it's no face-to-face teaching with this, it's purely run online. It's called the Manchester Leadership Programme. And this isn't specific just for nurses on this programme. All students across all programmes in the university have access to this programme if they wish to do it. The Leadership in Action actually gains you 10 credit points. You have online lectures. And you also combine that with volunteering activities, and all students are eligible to kind of go for the minimum award, which is a bronze award, where the minimum amount of volunteering you have to do is 20 hours. But you can also get a silver or a gold award, and that's accrued by more hours of volunteering, as you can see. So, student visits to the UK, one of the unique features of all the programmes with SIT is that they offer the overseas immersion programme. And this gives the opportunity for 4 weeks for students in our programme to come to Manchester for 4 weeks. You get the chance to participate not just in university life, but also to explore the local culture, the healthcare context, which is very different to Singapore. There'll be various visits to different places, both healthcare and non-healthcare, and also the opportunity to have a good time and do shopping and just generally explore life in the UK. And importantly, I think to mix with other students as well from the UK. And this is an aspect of the programme I think that most students are really looking forward to very much.